Hi everybody, I'm Barry Stokes. I'm the on-camera host for the Fox Sports Outdoors television show seen across the entire southeast and southwest portions of the United States. And I'm so excited right now because I just returned home from a 3.5 week long trip across 6 southern states, fishing in saltwater with my brand new Mako 21LTS. I'm so excited about it that I wanted to take just a couple of minutes here on this video and give you some features, some information in case you want to take a look at the Mako 21LTS. Now I will tell you that we caught everything from inshore species like redfish and speckled trout and flounder to even some offshore species. We went out in the Atlantic, out in the Gulf of Mexico, and caught some species like black tip shark, all out of the Mako 21LTS. It is a fun ride, a fun boat to fish out of, and it's fully equipped with everything you could possibly want for inshore and nearshore species. So to give you some of these features, I'm going to jump up into the boat right now. We'll switch camera angles and I'll give you some of my favorite features of this great boat rig. We begin the tour up on the bow of the boat where you can see that the Mako has raised casting decks, both fore and aft. And all of the casting decks and the entire floor of the boat is covered with a non-skid surface. Really comes in handy when you're handling fish and moving around inside the boat. Storage is laid out really well in the boat as well, beginning up front with a storage specifically for your cast net with a removable compartment, a removable tray that has your net in it. Then you've got dry storage in the middle. You've got rod storage on either side, and it'll fit up to a 7 or even an 8-foot rod comfortably in these rod dry boxes. Then as we move back toward more of the middle of the boat, you can see it's got a removable ice chest and a seat with a back on it upholstered right here toward the front for one person. Then on the console here, here's a really neat feature that I never would have guessed. All of the charter captains that were with us on the trip in 6 states raved about the sturdy railing that goes over the top of the console here. Evidently a lot of boat manufacturers skimp in this area, and these railings are not attached very well, not anchored very well, and they're not very sturdy. This one is plenty sturdy for you to hang on to, lean up against, whatever you'd like to do, even in rough seas. It's also got the rod holders right here on either side, so you've got room for 6 rods standing up. You've got room for more behind the driver and passenger seat. Let's move back to the back of the boat. Back at the console, the Mako 21LTS is well laid out, beginning with all the full instruments and gauges with an easy eyesight, easy fingertip reach. You've even got a tilt and trim steering wheel right there, your tilt and trim for your motors right there on the side. And as you work your way back, it's got a second large ice chest that serves as a driver and passenger seat with an upholstered seat and back on it. Now, couple of neat compartments here. First of all, underneath the console is where all of your batteries are stored. That evens the weight distribution of the boat completely out, keeps the weight in the center of the boat, makes it a lot easier for you to jump this boat up on plane. And it's got easy access storage right underneath the driver and passenger seat where you can get to all of your fittings, your hoses, and your pumps very easily. Now as we work our way on toward the back, it's got a 30-gallon bait well or live well. It'll serve either purpose, and it's got a pump that pumps fresh water in, and it's also got a Pro Air aeration system in it to keep your bait well and alive on those long fishing days. It's got lots more storage back here. Either side, it's got a large dry storage compartment. As you can see, it's got fishing chairs on pedestals, one here in the rear, another one back up front. Again, fully non-skid surface everywhere, both on the casting decks and down in the floor of the boat. This is really just a quick overview of this boat. Let me jump down and I'm going to finish up by showing you one more thing that's really important right back at the transom. There are lots more features in the Mako 21LTS that we could talk about, but the last one I'll mention here is the hull design. The Mako hull is designed with a tunnel right down the middle center line that channels water right through this tunnel and right out onto the prop. Now, what that allows you to do is once the boat is up on plane, you can use the jack plate and raise that engine level up to where the prop and the skeg are barely below the bottom of the hull. and that allows you to run in some really, really skinny water. I can tell you that on the trip I just returned from, we could jump this baby up on plane in less than 2 feet of water, and once we're up on plane, we can run in less than 18 inches. The Mako 21LTS is a fun, functional, and fantastic inshore and nearshore saltwater fishing rig, and you can check out many more details and the specifications on the website that you see on your screen.